It's been about 7 years since I played the original Dying Light, and I remember that being a really good experience when it came to just zombie killing and the story being somewhat decent. Going into Dying Light 2, I was expecting a lot more story-wise, especially when it came to the faction stuff and just the overall choice of what you can do, especially when they were talking about this game in E3 and they were talking about it in the trailers and all that stuff. They made it sound like it was going to be bigger than it really was. It definitely isn't at all. This clip right here is from the main storyline and is just before you start really getting access to like the faction stuff. But just take a look at how dumb this is.
Jack and Joe are in the tower. They're gonna blow it up.
Fuck. You can't let that happen. The tower's mined. Try and disarm the charges. Fast.
I feel like this is gonna be really dumb too. Let's use common sense. I just grabbed all three of these claymores, right? And I have it in my backpack, right? So let's see what happens now. Because if he detonates the thing, that means I'm a walking bomb. I'm just gonna blow everybody up. And this tower is still gonna explode. And they're not gonna see this, me trying to open this thing. I know they're in there. How do they not see this happening right now? The light from outside? Come on. Who wrote this shit? That's what I want to know. Who wrote this story? This is so stupid.
Who's there? Stop! Or we'll blow the goddamn tower, I swear!
Whatever, let's just fight.
I dare you. I know you won't do it. Don't listen to him, Jack. It's over. Fuck it up!
I don't know. I'm scared.
Now he's scared? He blew it up like 6 times already.
Joe.
Made it after all.
Hey! Someone's coming!
Hey, isn't that the pilgrim who showed up at the bazaar recently?
Maybe. Pilgrim or Pope. So what?
Don't you get it? If he's a pilgrim, he can get us out. Lead us out of the city to someplace safe.
I don't trust that fucker.
You don't trust anyone. I told you to be nice with learning when we
You don't trust anybody. Come on, you gotta trust people every once in a while, goddammit. With all the scars on his face, like why would he be arguing with him about trust with people? For this next bit, just keep in mind, my character did not disarm the bombs. All he did was rip it off of the barrels and put it in his backpack. Watch what happens now.
Get us out of the city, pilgrim, to the nearest safe settlement. And no one will die here.
I won't help you.
Bargain with extortionists and murderers.
Well now, look at the saint. The pilgrim wants to preach to us.
Oh, you fucking fool.
Do it, Jack. Now! Goodbye, Bazaar. What?
What happened? Your toys don't work?
You did this?
You'll pay for that.
Are we serious right now with this? Are we serious right now with this? We're really doing this. Dude, who wrote this story? For real, I've never seen a story so fucking dumb. This is unbelievably dumb. And it's been non-stop of this shit. This is the main storyline, by the way. This is not no side quest. So there's no excuse for them to be this dumb with the writing. It's like they wrote the story and they didn't actually think about what they were writing. They were just like, oh yeah, this is the plot, oh, blah, 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 blah. And that's it. And then just put it out and that's it. What the fuck? The story in this game is super immersion breaking to the point where it's like, it pretty much makes the game unplayable. Especially in the very beginning of the game, when I first started, I wanted to go straight into exploration. So I started just immediately going and doing whatever I wanted. People in the world that were just standing on rooftops and stuff like that knew my name. They shouldn't have known my name because I just got there. I'm a pilgrim. No one knows who I am. And I'm supposed to build a reputation, right? At least that's what the story tells me it's supposed to be. But yet, everybody all over the entire world already knew my name and knew I was there to help them. And it's like, why? Why would they know these things? Then there's these random people on the rooftops just being kumbaya, hanging out where you can sit down with them and they read poetry to you or play music and stuff. And it's like, dude, this is the zombie apocalypse, I thought. I feel like every time I ran up to somebody, they should have been frightened of me, or they should have been weary or asking questions. Who are you? What are you doing? You know, had me at gunpoint or something. Speaking of guns, where the hell are the guns? There's no guns. There's no bow and arrow. And I looked it up because I wanted to get a bow and arrow in the game, but you don't get it until you finish a lot of the MSQ. So I had to finish this stupid ass story just to be able to get access to certain things. Not to mention all the perks that you can get in the future. So like when you're trying to get the inhibitors and stuff like that, there are areas that are just completely locked off unless you finish story so that you can unlock other areas. It's really shitty. Overall, I cannot recommend this game. If you want to play a game like this, I highly recommend playing either the new Dead Island or going back and playing Dying Light 1, because I remember Dying Light 1 being pretty decent for the time, and the graphics are pretty much identical to the second game, so you might as well play the first one. And they just recently gave it out for free on the Epic Game Store, so even more reason to go play that one. I give Dying Light 2 a 2 out of 5. This is garbage.